In 1791, a group of people called the Friends of the People held a meeting in Edinburgh, to which they demanded such completely irrational, irresponsible, unreasonable things like the right to vote, for which they were all rounded up, charged with sedition and shipped off to Australia as felons. And when history bothers to remember them at all, it remembers them as the Scottish Martyrs. And I know of two memorials to them, and one of them's in Edinburgh, and most people don't know that it's there. And it's actually on Calton Hill, or it's halfway down Calton Hill. And if you go up to Calton Hill in Edinburgh, you'll see if you're not familiar with it, on top of it there's the thing that looks like the Acropolis. When I was a kid in Leith, that was called Edinburgh's Disgrace. Because it was intended originally as a memorial to the dead of the Peninsular War, and they couldn't raise enough money to finish it. Typical Edinburgh, you know. I'm a Leither, I can say things like that. And there's that, and then beside it there's Nelson's Monument, which I want to blow up one of these days. And halfway down the hill there's a thing that looks like Cleopatra's Needle, down close to the Royal High School. And that's a memorial to the Scottish Martyrs. The other one is in South London. It's true. It's, I can't remember the name of the bloody cemetery, but it's very close by Peckham in South London. And for some reason the people of Peckham and Dulwich and all that area were incensed when they heard about the Scottish Martyrs, and they raised a petition and a subscription and put up a monument to them. So God bless the people of South London, because they remembered them when most Scots didn't. And this song is about one of them. There's a fellow called Thomas Muir, who was almost forgotten in Scotland. I certainly wasn't taught anything about this when I was at school. Means I wasn't taught anything about very much when I was at school. What history I was taught was all about people called Henry and George, and that didn't seem to have very much to do with me at all, so I tended to ignore it. There were two subjects at school that I was deemed a complete idiot at. One was history and the other was music. That's a fact. The music teacher wrote me off as a complete idiot, and at that stage I'd been playing guitar for 10 years. And the last history exam I bothered to sit, I got 16%. So I would love to meet those two teachers now and say, what have you been doing for the last 40 years? And unfortunately the fates don't work that way. Anyway, Thomas Muir was the lawyer who defended the rest of them at the trials, and this wee song is about him. It was written by Adam McNaughton. And the connection to the last song is this. After the French Revolution, Thomas Muir went off to Paris, together with the great Thomas Paine, and with Theobald Wolfe Tone, who was one of the leaders of the United Irishmen. And when he was coming back to Scotland, he couldn't come through England because there was a price on his head. So he came via Ireland. And he got to Belfast, and he was made an honorary member of the United Irishmen. And he got off the boat in Scotland and was arrested immediately and clapped in irons and taken to Edinburgh for trial. And on the way back to Edinburgh, he was taken through Gatehouse of Fleet. And standing watching as Thomas Muir was led through in chains was our national poet. And the next day, he sat down and he wrote and sent off to his publishers a wee song which has become probably the most potent piece of Scottish iconography. It's a song called Scots Where Abel Wallace Bled. And it purports to be what Robert Bruce is likely to have said to the troops before the Battle of Bannockburn, invoking the spirit of William Wallace. But Burns put a note in with it that made it perfectly clear that the song was not about Robert Bruce or William Wallace. It was in fact about Thomas Muir. My name is Thomas Muir. as a lawyer I was trained. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill, but you branded me an outlaw for sedition I arraigned. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill, but I never preached sedition in any shape or form, and against the Constitution I have never raised a storm. It's the scoundrels who corrupted it that I want to reform. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. My lord, you judged me guilty before the trial began. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill, and the jury that you picked of Tory placemen to a man. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. Yet here I stand for judgment, unafraid what may befall, though your spies were in my parish kirk and in my father's hall. Not one of them can testify I ever broke a law. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. Yes, I spoke to Paisley weavers and addressed the city's youth. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. For neither age nor class should be a barrier to the truth. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. My lord, you may chastise them with your vitriolic tongue. You say that books are dangerous, those I moved on. But the future of our land is with the workers and the young. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. Members of the jury, it's not me who's being tried. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. 200 years in the future, don't mind what you decide. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. You send me to Van Diemen's Land, or clap me in the jail. Grant me death, or grant me liberty, my spirit will not fail. For my cause it is a just one, and my cause it will prevail. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. With quiet words and dignity, Muir led his own defence. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. He appeared completely blameless to those with common sense. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. When he had finished speaking, the courtroom rang with cheers. Lord Braxfield said this outburst confirms our deepest fears, and he sentenced Thomas Muir to be transported 14 years. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. Gerald, Palmer, Skirvin, Thomas Muir and Margaret. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. These are names that every Scottish man and woman ought to know. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill. When you're called for jury service, when your name is gone by lot, when you vote in an election, when you freely voice your thought, don't take these things for granted, but dearly what they bought. Remember Thomas Muir of Hunter's Hill.